Good evening. Today is Wednesday. Right now, I would like to bring another approach related to collocations and idioms. So, as always, I will be bringing up several meanings and giving some examples related to such beautiful topics. So, here we go. The first one is a needle in a haystack. A needle in a haystack. So means something that is very difficult to find, especially because the area you must fetch is so large. So we say a needle in a haystack. For example, here we have the several examples as follows. Your basement is a mess. Finding your high school yearbook will be like looking a needle in a haystack. Another one. We honestly spent 2 hours looking for you at the music festival, but it was like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Another one. There's an error somewhere in our sales log, and it's a needle in a haystack. We can't find it. Okay. So moving on with another idiom now is a nose for something. A nose for something. So this means actually to have a talent or ability to finding or recognizing something. For example, I don't know. My mother has a nose for knowing when I skip class, and she won't hesitate to tell your mother if you were absent. Another one. You used to have a nose for the best new artists. What happened? Our teenage daughter has a nose for older boys who get into trouble. Okay, so moving on with another beautiful idiom right now is once ducks in a row. Once ducks in a row. So this means to get well prepared or organized for something that's going to happen. For example, too bad you didn't have your ducks in a row before you quit your job. Another one. Why didn't you have your ducks in a row before your retirement? Another one. Don't worry, your ducks are in a row and I know you will pass the bar. Okay, so this was a beautiful idiom. Moving on now with another one, which is talk past each other. So this means a situation where two or more people talk about different subjects while believing they are talking about same thing. For example, I know my parents' marriage is going to end in divorce. They constantly talk past each other. Another one. I thought there was agreement between us, but we were merely talking past each other. So to talk past each other means a situation where people are talking about different subjects. Okay. So moving on with another beautiful collocation now is a little bird told me. A little bird told me. So this means it's used to say you got information from someone, but you are not going to say who that person is. So say a little bird told me. For example, a little bird told me that our company is in a huge financial trouble, but please don't tell anyone else about it. Another one. I've tried as hard as I can to find out the source of this rumor, but it's all saying that a little bird told him about that. Moving on now with another collocation, which is a tons of something. So a tons of something is used to emphasize or to exaggerate the one. Why do I always get a ton of homework when the weather is nice? Another one. She drank tons of wine at half hour and passed it out at the bar. Okay. Another one. Moving on. is scare depends of, which means to frighten someone a lot. For example, skydiving scared depends of me and I'm never going to do it again. Another one. Thunderstorms scare depends of my children and my dogs too. Okay, so this means to frighten someone a lot. So say scare depends of. So moving on now with another idiom, which is on the ball. So this has actual two meanings. The first one is to be alert, focused, and able to react to something quickly. Another one is to be competent and handle something effectively. So say on the ball. Okay, some examples. It's hard to stay on the ball when you've got a newborn infant and are sleep deprived. Another one. Is there something going on that I should know about? Normally, you are always on the ball, but you have made 3 errors already today. So this means on the ball, to be alert, focused, or able to react quickly. Okay, moving on now with another idiom, which think outside the box. So this means to creatively think in new ways rather than usual or expected way of thinking. So say think outside the box. For example, if Apple hadn't thought outside the box, we'd probably still be using flip phones and carrying MP3 players. Another one. Some of the best inventions have come from someone taking a regular product and adapting it by thinking outside the box. So to think outside the box means to think creatively in new ways rather than usual or expected ways. Okay. So moving on with another collocations, which is one's head in the sand. So one's head in the sand means to ignore or to refuse to think about a problem or something unpleasant. So say one's head in the sand. For example, everyone had their head in the sand about the Saint's bench drinking until he came to church and paced out in front of the whole congregation. Another one. Every day he throws his bills in a drawer in his desk. He has got his head completely buried in the sand, and his credit history will be ruined. Okay, so this means one's head in the sand, to ignore or refuse to think. Okay, so I would really go beyond this all stuffs as I brought, but right now I have to bring up another approach actually related to dialogues. Okay, so I want to bring now some dialogues related to beautiful collocations and stuffs like that. So here we go. This is a hard pill to swallow. I've been meaning to paint the shed and all summer, but I keep letting it ride. Why is the delay? Unless you take action soon, it's going to run down and collapse in a few days. I'm just in no mood to lift a finger. I just feel lonely and this is a hard pill to swallow. Oh, poor Jessie. Your recent breakup must have ruined you. On top of that, I'm getting more and more absent-minded. Yesterday, I had a near miss. I was almost hit by a truck. That's awful. Okay, so some vocabulary here. The first one is let it ride, which means take no immediate action over something. Another one, take actions, which means do something to achieve an aim or deal with a problem. Another one is run down, which means gradually deteriorate in quality. Another one, in no mood to do something, which means no feeling like doing or experiencing something. Another one is lift a finger, which means make the slightest effort to do something. Another one is a hard pill to swallow, which means something that is difficult to accept. So we say a hard pill to swallow. Another one is break up, which means to end off a relationship. Another one, on top of that, which means in addition to, besides something. Another one is absent-minded, which means someone who is distracted, forgetful, or inattentive. So we say absent-minded. Another one is a near miss, which means a narrowly avoided collision or other accident. Okay. So moving on now with another beautiful dialogue, which is, it seems to have vanished into thin air. Here we go. Can't you wipe those crumbs from your mouth? You are turning my stomach. Oh, sorry. You know what? The children are up to something. They keep sneaking into and out the kitchen every now and then. I'm starting to smell a rat. Alright, I'll go and take a look. Oh my God, where is my wallet? Tom, leave the kids alone and come back. What's wrong with you? My wallet disappeared. I was beside the television. It was beside the television. I've searched for it everywhere but seemed to have vanished into thin air. So moving on now with vocabulary, which actually is turn one's stomach. So this means to cause one to become nauseated or disgusted. So say turn one's stomach. Another one is to be up something, which means doing something wrong or secret. Another one is sneak into, which means to enter someplace in a quiet, sneaky, and conspicuous manner. Okay. Another one is sneak out, which means to live furtively and stealthily. Another one is every now and then, which means from time to time, occasionally. So we say every now and then. Another one is smell a rat, which means to begin to suspect trickery or deception. Another one is oh my God, which used to express surprise, excitement, or disbelief. Another one is leave someone alone, which means to refrain from disturbing or interfering with someone. Another one is vanished into thin air, which means to disappear suddenly and completely. Okay. So moving on now, I want to bring another dialogue, which it goes as follows. Think of the box pays dividends. Good opportunities always come my brother's way, whether he works hard for them or not. Sounds like things are looking up for him all the time. No wonder. He thinks out the box and he doesn't mind taking on more responsibility. In short, Steven is cut out to be a leader. You have got a point there. Thinking out the box pays dividends. For the record, I've made up my mind to get married and settle down. Really? What wonderful news. Obviously, I'm the only loser here. Cheer up, man. Things are bound to look up sooner or later. Vocabulary here. Come one's way, which means present itself happen to. Okay? Another one is things are looking up. This means things are improving or becoming better. Another one is think out of the box, which means to think differently, unconventionally, or from a new perspective, as I said before. Another one is not to mind doing something, which means to be happy or willing to do something. Another one is to be cut out to be something. So this means to be well suited for a certain position. Another one is pay dividends, which means to cause good results at a time in the future. Another one for the record, which means so that the true facts about something are clear or known. Another one make up one's mind, which means to take a decision to do something. Another one is settle down, which means live a quiet life but getting married or staying permanently in a place. So say settle down. Another one is cheer up, which is said to start to feel happier. Okay, so moving on with another dialogue. Now I want to bring these beautiful dialogues, which title is "You guys have gone too far this time." Here we go. Thanks, Bill. I'll make up for the missing work on Friday. I'm tied up right now. Did you and John make up your guy? You guys have gone far this time. Yeah, we met and hung it out for hours last night. Good. You two make up half of team. We need you to be friends. Wow, this book is made up of 12 separate stories. Can I borrow it? Yeah, I made up half of them myself. I got a knack for writing stories. Okay. So vocabulary here. The first one is make up, so which means to compensate for something lost, missed, or deficient. Another one is to be tied up, which means to be busy or being used. Okay. Another one is go too far, which means to exceed the limits of what is reasonable or acceptable. Another one is hang out, which means to spend time relaxing or enjoying oneself. Another one is make up, which means to create or to invent. And the last one, vocabulary, is have a knack for, which means to be exceptionally proficient at doing something. Okay, so moving on now with another dialogue, which is let's jump at the chains. Here we go. I've recently called on my aunt. She lives in a cabin which was built above the lake and it has got a view to die for. Speaking of views, I'm dying for a holiday. I just need to clear my head. What's wrong with you? Our next door neighbors are very loud and their dog is barking day and night. I'm truly craving quietness and tranquility. Then let's jump at the chains. My own traveling abroad. What do you say we spend a few days out there? That's a big favor, Sarah. You are second to none. Vocabulary here. So, bringing vocabulary, the first one is to die for, which that is an adjective. To be extremely attractive, enjoyable, or desirable. Another one, call on, which means pay a visit to. Another one is speaking of, used it to introduce a remark about the top previously mentioned. Another one is be dying for something, which means wanting to have something so much that you do not want to wait. Moving on with another dialogue. Now I want to bring this special dialogue, which is she deserves a pat on the back. Okay, so here we go. This is the second time I failed a hard driver's test, and I'll do the next time unless I practice parallel parking. Oh, come on, that's not the end of the world. You are one of millions in the same boat. You don't really have to despair. Jen spaced it from the first time. She deserves a pat on the back. Jen is going a long way because she's a go-getter. Anyway, I have to get out of some of my commitment to do some practice. I'm always beat. You know, well, I am afraid the driver's test committee are taking you for a ride. I heard they make more money when people fail. Okay, so some vocabulary here. The first one is not the end of the world. So this means not the worst thing that could happen. Another one, in the same boat, which is sharing a particular experience. Another one, a pat on the back, which means praise. So say a pat on the back. Another one, go a longer way, which means to make success, to be adequate. Another one, go together, which means ambitious, so it's an adjective. Another one, get out of, which means to try to avoid or escape. Another one, beat, which is an adjective, means completely exhausted. Another one is take someone for a ride, which means to deceive or cheat someone. Okay, so I would really go with another beautiful uh, dialogue so as to end. Okay, so here we go. I can kiss it goodbye now. Okay, so you have been fiddling around with this washing machine for hours. Aren't you fed up already? Maybe you won't doctor it up this time, will you? You are right. I kiss it goodbye now. Good for you. You are cut out to be a technician. Stop ridiculating and help me remove this screw. It needs a lot of elbow grease. I told you along that the panel is broken, but you took not notice. You are as stubborn as a mule. Okay, so vocabulary. The first one is fiddle around, which means to play with a idle handle improperly. Another one, doctor something up. This is used to fix superficially or temporarily. Another one, kiss something a goodbye, which means to see something ruined or lost. Another one, elbow grease, which means hard physically work, especially vigorous polishing or cleaning. Another one is all along, which means from the beginning. Another one is take no notice, which means to pay no attention to something. Another one is stubborn as a mule, which means extremely obstinate. So that's it. That's all about what I wanted to bring for this beautiful Wednesday, which seems to be really amazing and pleasant. So as far as we are committed and as far as it's needed to be engaged, this I think is useful and actually meaningful to apply, as to actually raise the commitment with English vocabulary.